will be a little bit of a delay. I'm coming to you from a different location, a different service provider tonight. So hopefully that picture is really good. But I am going to be a little bit behind what you're all seeing. Hello, Joe, Kim, lots of people on here. Kerry Addison, is my dad okay? Kerry, I'm going to come to you for some mediumship. I may put you down the list a little bit because I like to warm up with some card readings first though. Dad in spirit. So I will come to you in a moment. Just going to mute my music. Okay, so Beverly, hello darling. Deborah, nice to see you. Karen, Haley Marie, Kim, hello Kim, Penny. Any messages? Penny Beecroft, I'm going to come to you. I haven't seen your name before. That's lovely. Penny Beecroft. Penny, let me know if there's anything in particular. I can see some people watching on my page too. Keish, hello. Becca, hello darling. Cynthia DeWitt. Scott, hello. So they're all watching on my page. I'm just going to move that over so it's a little bit closer to me. So I'm not stretching so far. So yeah, hello. So Monday night, Facebook Live. Lots of card readings tonight, some mediumship. Penny, as I said, if there's something specific that you would like, then let me know. It's nice having this little light worker background here, isn't it? Deborah, you're after career. Wonderful. Let me pop you down and do a reading around career. So we'll just do a card for Deborah, career. Business, Keish Marie. Business. So guys, if I skip you, don't fret. So career as well. If I skip you, it doesn't mean that you're not going to get a reading. It's just that Spirit isn't drawing me to you right this second. So, Penny Beecroft, I'm going to come to you first. Lots of beautiful energy in the room tonight. Lots of beautiful energy. So yeah, mediumship card readings, angel card readings are my thing. But I also do a lot of mediumship, clairvoyant, the different clairs. Readings, healings, pranic energy healing. I do a beautiful reading healing combo. Yeah, really popular. It's lovely to see all the same familiar names, some new names as well. Thank you, Justin. Justin, who is on my page at the moment, he actually set all of this up for me. So the clarity is a lot better, as I'm sure you can see. And Justin was up to the wee hours. We were trialing this on my computer. So he's just commented that looks good. So that's fabulous. Thank you, Justin. Very much appreciated. Okay, so Penny, I'm just going to come to you first. So Penny Beecroft, and we're just going to do a general reading. So Joe rather, Ashley. Will, I like my new job. Gosh, the messages are going fast. Would be interested in any advice on career. Lots of career questions. COVID redundant. Get through the issues at work. Kathy, Ashley, MacGyver, any messages from me? Just seeing how I'm drawn to. Keep posting because I do have my eyes shut a lot. So yeah, certainly keep posting and I'll come back to you if it doesn't come up right now. Carrie, I'm new with your readings and I love reading for career and work promotion. Carrie Burgess, I'm going to come to you. Carrie Burgess, career and or promotion is what you were new with your reading for career and work promotion. Career and promotion. So if I write your name down, please stick around and I will come and check with you later on to see that you're still there. There is quite a delay though with what I'm doing at the moment. It's sort of a streaming service I'm using. So I will have to sort of be patient and wait, for your name to appear. But beautiful. Oh, that's good news, Haley. Wonderful. Health and wellness. Sarah Burton. Hello. Beautiful. Penny, just have some general guidance. Wonderful. Penny, I'm going to come to you first, lovely. So I'm just going to draw a couple of cards for you. So this is Penny Beecroft. Now, what I like to do, Penny, is just come into your energy a little bit. So when I'm shuffling, I'm just doing that. Yeah. So I'm just going to do that now. So Penny, I'm just going to come into your energy and let you know what I'm feeling and then draw a couple of cards. So a bit of general guidance. Okay. So Penny, just coming into your energy, There is a bit of confusion. So it's interesting that you've sort of popped on and said I need some general guidance, because I do feel like there's options, but I feel like I need a bit of direction. So it's like, you know, there's certainly options there, but it's like, I don't feel like you're feeling so much. So feeling is, you know, the intuition, gut, you know, what's it telling me? I feel like I'm a little bit up in my head about it. So I want to come down and really start to use my intuition, because there's definitely options there. I'm seeing options. Yeah. So let me just draw a couple of cards. It does feel a little, yeah, just direction. Yeah. All right. So let's have a look at that. So I'm just going to ask whatever Penny needs to know. And I do have a mediumship person written down tonight, but if there is mediumship you want, you know, let me know who you want to connect to. The thing with this is the more specific you can be, because we only have a short amount of time together, the better for me. So if you do want to do mediumship, let me know who you want to connect to, and I can bring them through. Yeah. When I'm doing one-on-ones, you know, for an hour, then we can sort of take all the time in the world, and you can just say anybody, more than happy to connect to anybody for you. But when we're doing mediumship this way, it's very quick. So please be specific. Yes. Penny Beecroft, let me just draw a couple of cards for you. I feel like direction is the thing that you need, Penny. A bit of direction. So let's see what we can get in the way of direction for you. A bit of guidance. Yes. Okay. And if you are still coming on, I am not ignoring you if I have skipped you. Just keep posting the comments. If spirit draws me to you, then I will come to you. So it's all about, you know, spirit, but it doesn't mean if I've gone past you that I'm not going to come back. So just to put that out there, it's really great to have everyone online watching on this Monday evening. Okay, those two feel good. All right. All right, so this is Penny Beecroft, and if you are just logging on, then welcome. Oh, good. All right, so where are we? Camera, do some research. So what we're being urged to do at the moment is a little bit of research. So we've got a new little camera and it's just trying to focus at the moment, but you can kind of make that out. Yeah, so doing a bit of research. That means we've got the options, as I said. We just want a bit more clarity, a bit more direction around those. Which direction, you know, do we go? What are we looking at specifically? So this is past leading into now. So you've already started. So it's confirmation, you know, that you're already doing a little bit more research. Coming here, you know, it's a good place to start as well. Get a bit more guidance. Affirmations is moving us forward. So they're really helpful with positivity, you know, bringing in a bit more positivity into your life. So the affirmations, mantras, that sort of thing, really important for manifesting, super important. And a bit of movement. So getting out there, moving the energy around your body, also really, really important. So that's in terms of bringing in new things, a bit of manifesting. If you're trying to be creative, you know, creative energy is all about, you know, the movement, physical movement, activity. That's what I do with my readings, healings in between, you know, getting out there and being active, getting the energy flowing around our body. So let me just see what specifically they want to say around those. And then I'm going to come to Kerry Addison. Okay. What I want to say to you, and this is about, you know, the different options, you know, what we're looking at, what we're considering moving forward. And what I want to say is I want to get my ducks in a row. That's what the research is. So actually getting your ducks in a row is really important. It's like setting a foundation. Yeah, so it's really important to do that. So definitely getting our ducks in a row, doing a bit of research. This is about positivity, the affirmations. So making sure that we are, you know, building ourselves up. It's a little bit around confidence. Yeah, boosting confidence is what I want to say to move forward. And exercise, so getting the energy flowing nicely through your body, and allowing that to, you know, give you the little boost that you need to move forward. So the bottom of the deck also a bit of a clarify, perfect timing. So it's the right time to move forward. We just have to figure out what that looks like specifically for you. So that will focus at some point. All right, so Penny Beecroft, hopefully that made sense to you. So I'm just going to come to Deborah. She was asking about career. So I'm just going to come to Deborah quick, and then I'm going to go and start doing some mediumship. I just like to warm up a little bit before I get into too much of that. And if you have any other mediumship requests, oh, good. Cassandra Negri, I'm just going to come to you. I've just seen you pop up. And Eva, oh, that's right. I think I connected. Have I done mediumship for you before, Eva? I remember your surname. Daughter's dad. Trees, Teresa. I've put you on my list, lovely. So Trees, Teresa. I'm probably going to group the mediumship together. So your daughter's dad has passed away. Yeah, feeling some good vibrations with daughter's dad, mediumship. So I'm just going to make a note of that. I'll try and keep the mediumship together. And that way I connect and then I can sort of do all three of them at once. Cassandra Negri, friend passed away unexpectedly a year ago. So this is Cassandra Negri. So if I'm putting your name down, I am going to come to you. Cassandra Negri. So my friend passed away, friend. All right, so I will come to you, mediumship, and I'll try and group the mediumship stuff together. Is this what I meant to do? They will know. Ah, Gabby Forrester. That's very cryptic. Gabby, I like it. I like cryptic. Gabby Forrester. Yes, you have caught my attention, Gabby. I like the cryptic message that you've posted there. Gabby, you are on my list. Is this what I'm meant to do? They will know. Well, hopefully, what I'm meant to do. Let's check that, hey? Meant to do. That's a lot to write down. Very quickly. Penny, thank you. Good. I'm glad that made sense. It didn't make a lot of sense to me. Oh, hey, Mick, sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's not good news. Love to receive a message, brother. 23 years ago. Love clarity in my work life going forward. I'm just going through all the messages, lots of messages. Is there anything messages? Pretty straightforward. Good evening from New Zealand. Oh, Selena, beautiful. Selena Forbes from New Zealand. I'm coming to you. I have read for a few people in New Zealand, and I love it over there. So Selena, I'm going to come to you. Keep me updated if there is something specific, Selena, that you would like me to cover. Guys, if you want to do private readings as well, then let me know. I'm more than happy to do that. I've got a little link in this post, link to this video. So yeah, that's really cool. If you want to hook up with me, then there's a link in the post and you can click book now. So where am I coming to? Deborah Mills' career. I've just got my life purpose cards, and Keish Marie, I'm coming to you next, and you were asking about career too. So I'm going to do 2 careers. Let's keep a little theme going, hey? I think that's a good idea. All right, so Deborah Mills and Keish Marie, I'm coming to both of you, okay? Let's do that. All right, so, all right, Deborah, just coming into you now. Deborah, it's so funny. I know Deborah through trivia, and the ponderous puzzles coming up, and I'm asking around career, but I think Spirit has a sense of humor. Let's just say that. The ponderous puzzles, something that Deborah does every week with us, and you have to sort of, you know, put in, oh, not the ponderous puzzle, it's more that quiz, you know, the clues they give you at the start, Deborah. You're very good at that, you know, figuring things like that out. So maybe they're giving me some clues, linking that back to trivia for you. That's interesting, isn't it? All right, career. Let's just draw around that for you, my friend. So I'm just going to draw one card. Which one are we drawn to? I'm coming right to the bottom of the deck. There we go. All right, good. Haha, you're going to love this. You're going to love this. All right, so Deborah, how good's this? So this is around life purpose, and what's really great about that is we have music. And I know that you have said to me before that you absolutely love, you know, singing and dancing. And it's a very healing exercise. You were saying on the weekend about the singing, so that's really fabulous. So even though your hubby isn't a fan, this is actually really powerful for you. So that's actually a really good thing for you to do. That's awakening the energy around life purpose and really tapping into that. Yeah, so I love that for you. Music. So that's giving you a little bit, it's not saying that you're going to be a musician necessarily or a singer necessarily, but certainly that's going to get the energy flowing in the right way, that creative energy to do what you're meant to be doing. So getting you on the right track. So let's listen, sing, sorry husband, but that's what the angels are telling me. All right, so Keish Marie, I'm just going to come to you, and this is for career as well. I like to keep everything sort of consistent so it makes a bit of sense. So Keish Marie, I'm just coming to you. This is around career. So let me have a look at this. Selena, Forbes. Oh, it's going fast. Am I wanting to know for Toa, and I will get back to Toa, and I will get back together and being really happy and loving my daughters. But then I also want to know about my finances. Toa and I'm guessing that's partner, Selena. Get back together. So I'll just put that down, and hopefully that's what you're after. I probably only have time to draw for the one thing, partner will be back together, because there's quite a few people on here, but I'll do my best to put that down. So Selena, I've got partner and I will get back together. I think that's what Toa may mean. So I've got you on my list and I've updated that. Hello to everyone who's logging on. Michelle R. Price, the light worker, as you can see from my new little logo that I've popped up there tonight. So doing angel card readings, mediumship, I do a bit of health type stuff. So if there's health questions or queries that you've got, then I'm more than happy to look at that for you. Let me know. Sarah, if you can let me know specifically who you'd like to connect with. We only have about 5 minutes together, you know, doing the readings for each person. So if you can give me specifics, that would actually help me a lot. Keish Marie, I'm just drawing around you now for career. If you want to book a one-on-one as well, guys, there's a link in the post, link to this video. And you can book one-on-ones by clicking book now. And I do a beautiful reading healing combo, which is very, very popular. Keish Marie, the first card that's popped out is career. Okay, so career, sorry, let go. I'm saying career. You're asking about career. Let go. Yeah, so let go. This is in terms of bringing in what you want. So when we let go, we're able to more easily bring in what we want. Yeah. So that's how we manifest. We have to let go of the outcome to make that happen. All right, so career. Let me just continue to draw. Draw a couple more for Keish Marie, but letting go is super important to bring in what we want to bring in. Okay. Keish, whatever I'm doing at the moment, I do feel a bit tense. Yeah, I feel a bit tense through my rib cage. It does feel a little unpleasant when I feel into that. The energy is in my emotional center, and it does feel a little bit tight in there, a little bit of stress, yeah, around what I'm doing at the moment. Okay, so that's really important. So letting go. Nutrition has just flown out. So that was that one that popped out on the desk. So that's around, you know, potentially moving in the direction of, you know, working with food. It could also be to do with more plant-based foods to increase your vibration as well. Okay, so just seeing what else sort of pops up for you, if there's anything else. And then I'll have a look at that. I do feel like diet nutrition is an interesting one for you. That does actually ring a bell. That does resonate for me, diet nutrition. So I feel like that's actually a little bit of service for you. Nothing else is popping out, so that's good. Feels like a little bit of service. Let me just connect to that. Letting go is important. That's what we're doing. That's where we've come from. Let me just look at nutrition, and this is for Keish Marie. I'm coming to Carrie Burgess after that, which is another career query. So let me just connect to that for you, Keish. Yeah, this feels like a high vibration. So it feels like the diet nutrition, whether that's just for me or doing that for other people, I feel like it's kind of service, yeah? And I feel like my vibration is increasing, yeah, as I sort of, you know, do more plant-based, that sort of thing. And really, I feel like I'm doing it for myself, and then potentially I could do it for others, help them with advice, things like that. But that feels like it rings a bell for me with you. So hopefully that is resonating and making a bit of sense. Carrie, I'm just going to come to you now for career. You're asking about career and also a possible promotion. So I'm just going to come to the same deck. These are my life purpose cards, and you are familiar probably with Doreen Virtue, I'm sure. So they're those ones. So they're the Doreen Virtue life purpose cards. So really handy for a little bit of guidance around career and promotion. Feeling spiritually disconnected. Kate Fawcett, I'm going to come to you. That has grabbed my attention. Health, wellness, and diet and lifestyle balance. Wow, Latika, I feel like I was just reading for you. Lovely. That's amazing. Carrie, I've just come to you now, so I'll be with you in one sec. Health, wellness, and diet and lifestyle. Wow, Latika Bora, that's a great question. So I'm going to come to you. So you're on my list. Health, wellness, diet, and lifestyle. Maybe I was jumping ahead a little bit, because it feels like I was just reading for you after that comment. Kate Fawcett, relationship, feeling spiritually disconnected. Kate, I'm going to come to you on my list. So if I add you to my list, just stick around, and I will sort of let you know ahead of time when I'm coming to you. Spiritually disconnected. I'm also doing some mediumship tonight, and I've just grouped those people together. So Kerry Addison, I am coming back to you, but I'm going to do the 3 mediumship connections one after the other. So I'm just going to do Carrie Burgess, and then I'm coming to the mediumship next. So after Carrie, I'm coming to Kerry, Therese, and Cassandra. Okay, and doing a little bit of mediumship. All right. So hang tight, Carrie, career promotion. Carrie, I just want to say with you, as I'm talking about the mediumship that I'm doing, I'm getting a strong connection down my right. So this could be someone who's coming into the room because I know, that we're coming to them shortly, but I'm getting connection down my right. So that's indicating masculine energy. So that could be linked to Therese, who was asking about her daughter's dad, who's passed. Carrie, I'm just going to come to you now. I'm just going to check in with your energy, my friend. So let me just do that for one sec. Carrie, you're quite bubbly. You've got quite a bubbly energy about you. I feel like your natural state of being is in, laughter, joy, that sort of thing. Whether you're always in that or not, is there another question? But I'm just feeling like your natural state of being is laughter, because I just feel like bubbly, bubbly energy. There's also a small connection to like fairy energy, elementals, that sort of thing. So yeah, really, really nice energy. So just coming into career promotion. Carrie, you're super busy. Yeah, you're super busy. What I'm picking up around your energy is, oh my gosh, you're like a little busy bee. What I want to say is it's like I'm doing a million things. I need to be an octopus. It's like I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere. You could have a risk of, and you may already be aware of this, but like adrenal fatigue or going into sort of overdrive, because you're just really super busy all over the place. So I feel like if promotions are not on the cards, you should be getting a promotion or leaving, because you're doing a lot. I feel like you're doing a lot. And you're one of these people that you do go above and beyond. So it's like you give more than 100%, absolutely, in everything that you do. Yeah, really good. So writing's just popped out for you. And so this is around life purpose. So what I would suggest, and I'll have a look at that, options. Okay, good. So options has popped out as well. So writing and options. So writing could indicate, I'm a journalist by trade myself. So it could indicate, that you're a journalist, but it's also talking about inspiring through words as well. Options is that there's a bunch of different possibilities, a bunch of directions you could move in, and that's in the present. So I do feel like it's on your mind. I'm sure you're probably happy where you are. I'll have a look at that. But it is something that's on your mind in terms of, what else is there? Is this serving my purpose? I'm doing a bit of a reassessment on that at the moment. All right, so nothing else is popping out for you. So I'm just going to connect to these. That's Carrie that I'm reading for at the moment. Then I'm coming to the mediumship people. Okay, let me just check writing for you. What I just feel like with this, Carrie, is I'm a really good communicator. So the way that I feel with this, I feel like, when I'm communicating, this is through, my work, through to colleagues, clients, whatever the case may be. I feel like I'm a really good communicator in that I am compassionate. So I consider the other person in my correspondence. Yeah. So it's like I'm always looking outside and I'm like, okay, how is that person feeling? You're very compassionate. I would say probably an empath, a bit of an empath as well. Feels quite strong. So I feel like through the communication, it's like people feel warm. I feel like I make people feel warm when I'm communicating with them. Options. So I'm just going to have a look at that for you. And that could mean, other things that we're considering, moving forward, whether we're, moving in a different direction, into a different location, or if we're moving up. Yeah. So promotion, which is what you're asking about. So let me have a look at that. So what I see, the way Spirit shows me, is a ladder, yeah? So potentially being able to climb those rungs, yeah? So promotion is appearing as a possibility. If I was seeing you in a dead-end job, it would be a different symbol. So Spirit's giving me the ladder, which means potentially, I can go up those rungs, or I could move into another area entirely. It feels like the world's your oyster, essentially. But I'm definitely seeing the ladder, rather. So that's indicating a possibility of being able to move up, which is fabulous. Now, just coming to the mediumship, and I have marked you down on my list. So I've got Kerry Addison, who wanted to communicate with Dad. Could be Carrie's dad actually too. The masculine energy I was feeling. Ooh, lots of energy coming through. So Carrie, this is pretty quick, but I do you know, 1 hour for 60 if you want to connect and get any more info from dad. My mediumship readings are very in-depth and they can give us a lot of wonderful insight. That goes for anyone. My link is in the post link to this video if you want to book one-on-ones. I love connecting with everyone. So Selena Forbes, I'm just double checking if I've maybe missed it or not. No, Selena, I'm still coming to you, hun. So you are on my list. So hang on. All right. Selena, I will let you know ahead of time when I'm coming to you. Just doing the mediumship at the moment, so connecting to Carrie, Carrie's loved one. I better cross Carrie off my list. So Carrie, Therese, and Cassandra coming to your loved ones now, okay? So Carrie, thank you for watching on my page too. Hi, Elsie, family question. Melanie, hello, business partner. Ooh, that's an interesting one. Melissa. Hi, Michelle. Oh, Melissa, beautiful. Question on health. Been sick for 5 weeks. Melissa, you're on my list, so I will definitely come to you this week. I'll make sure that we have time. Heaps of time at the moment. Melissa Gallimore, question on health, sick for 5 years. Melissa, I'm coming to you, so hold on. Health, 5 weeks sick. Just making a little note. Good. Melissa, I'll definitely come to you, okay? And try and give you a bit of notice. Alrighty, so Kerry Addison, dad in spirit. Let me just come into dad's energy. Okay, Kerry Addison. My eyes are watering. You may not be able to see that, but when spirit's coming into the room and my hair's all standing up, my eyes start to water. So that's what happens when I connect to spirit. So just to let you guys know, I'm not crying. If my mascara is running, I apologize. But yeah, just connecting to Kerry Addison's dad at the moment. So just waiting for his energy to come in so that I can let you know what he's saying. Shuffling my butterfly cards too. So they're the ones I tend to use for spirit connections. One-on-one, I use different cards, but when I need to get it sort of a quick connection, you know, for the purposes of what we're doing, then I do tend to use the butterflies to get a good connection. All right, so Dad's just coming in, and what I want to say to you, Kerry, is he's showing me green. So when they show me green, that means there's healing happening still. Okay, so that's good for you to know. That would usually indicate someone potentially who had maybe some emotional stuff that they were still dealing with, you know, trauma, shock, or anything like that. I'm not shaking, so it's not feeling like shock to me, but he's showing me green, so that means the healing's still happening over this side. So that would indicate, you know, potentially unfinished business and that sort of thing. So the card that's just popped out is religion and spirituality. Yeah. So that's what we're doing at the moment. And it's also what you've been doing. So it's confirmation for you that you've been a little bit more interested perhaps, you know, in the afterlife, what comes after, you know, religion and spirituality. And often when you lose someone that you really care about, you know, you do that. You do ask the question, you know, what happens in the afterlife? Okay. Self-care is the next one that's popped out for you. Okay. So self-care, whoops, I think I was covering it with my hand. Self-care. So that's a little bit about you, advice for you, you know, looking after yourself a little bit more. Okay, so let me just see what else he wants to pop out for me on the table. I also just want to say, Kerry, there's a message for Mum, and there's a very strong, yeah, heart space here for, you know, please take care of Mum. So yeah, there's definitely that sort of heart space. My hearing's all just gone. All gone, waiting for it to come back. But yeah, there's a lot of this, you know, heart space. Please take care of her. Okay. There's also a reference to, it sounds like rewards, or could be records. It's a lot of sounds like. Let me just check that. Sounds like record. So I don't know if that's records or record, whether the inflection's correct there, but there's something about records. So whether we had a collection of records or something like that, emotions just popped out as well. So something about records or records. Hopefully you can understand a little bit of what that was. That's what it sounds like to me. So whether he's worried about his collection of records or something about like recording, yeah, I'm not sure what that is specifically. but definitely the green, yeah, so definitely some healing happening on this side, so that's good for you to know as well. Okay, so going to disconnect from Dad, and I do send all of your loved ones away with great love and blessings. I just do that at the end after I finish up, because it's you know, limited amount of time that we have together. So thank you for the opportunity, Kerry, to connect with your father. He's got really nice calming energy, got to say, really nice calming energy. Teresa, daughter's dad. I'm just going to come into daughter's dad, so another masculine energy, so going to indicate on the same side of my body, which is my right. So when he's in the room, I will feel him on my right. And then I'm coming to Cassandra, whose friend died. Yes. So I'll come to friend after that for Cassandra. Okay. So at the moment, Teresa, daughter's dad, just coming in there. So just doing some mediumship if you're just logging on, which I'll have my eyes shut for a little bit of. And if there's anything else around health or anything like that, relationships, oh, I can't see anything behind me. Someone just said they think a car dropped out behind me. I can't see anything down there. A couple did land on the table, but if they land face down, then I don't pick them up. I just put them back in the deck. Karen, you are on my list now. Karen Baker. You are on my list. Lovely. So just put a reminder, because I've forgotten now. I've been doing some other things. Just remind me, Karen, briefly what you wanted guidance around. Thank you, Selena, for letting me know about the car, but I can't see anything down there. Teresa, daughter's dad, I'm just going to come to you. So daughter's dad, Teresa. Got some tingles around my crown, yeah, Teresa, I'll just let you know that. So that means that there's a bit of a connection going on up here, so a bit of channeling for some reason, so I'm feeling that in my crown. So similar card to before that we got for the other lady, emotions. Been an emotional time, that's past leading into now. So we've come from a place where, you know, it's been an emotional time, and that makes sense. So a bit of grieving going on. Relationship dynamics, yeah. So I'm not sure what that is. I'm not going to try and interpret that, but I want to definitely connect and see what that is. It could be the relationship between yourself and him. So I'm going to have a look at that in a sec. Daughter's dad. Okay, so let me just get a bit of an indication of where he is, what he looks like, all that sort of stuff. So daughter's dad, what I just want to say to you, Trees, is the energy is just being sucked out of the room. So when someone's energy was quite low, so if their life force was quite low, often they'll come into the room and it'll be really, really cold for me. So I've got the heater on and it's like all the warmth has just been sucked out of the room. So I just want to point that out. That's how his energy is coming across to me. Also, I feel like there's some unfinished business here. So I feel like sometimes spirit comes across and they're like, hey, I was totally ready for this. It's divine timing. It was all good. La, la, la. He's not coming across that way. It feels like he does actually have regrets. And, you know, it doesn't necessarily feel like it was his time, you know, to cross over. So I do want to point that out as well. So this is Trees that I'm reading for at the moment, doing some mediumship. There's also reference to the loss, so the loss of the connection with your daughter, so his child, the loss of connection there. And what I want to look at is there's a piece of jewelry or something, it's like a bracelet or something, I don't know if it's a baby bracelet. There's something that he's referring to that either is a gift from him or something like that, but there's a connection to a little piece of jewelry or something relating to your daughter that perhaps was a gift from him. He's just pointing that out at the moment for me. But yeah, it definitely feels like there's some unfinished business there. And he doesn't feel like it was necessarily his time. But he's pointing out this jewelry, and it feels like a baby bracelet or something when she was little and chubby. So emotions, that's where we've come from. Relationship dynamics, let me just check that for a sec. Relationship dynamics. This is acknowledgement that, you know, things weren't perfect with you guys, but it's like we always have ups and downs, you know, so it's like, yes, you know, it wasn't perfect. I do have regrets, yeah, is what I want to say. So there's almost an apology coming here from him. Apology, you know, I wasn't perfect. I wasn't always a, you know, perfect husband or partner. But, you know, there's definitely this sense of, you know, remorse is what I want to say to you. So hopefully that brings you some closure, Therese. I feel like that's really important. It was really important for you to hear. And I hope that you know, certainly brings you a bit of closure. Cassandra, I'm just going to come to you. Melanie Hall, beautiful, thank you for connecting. Melissa Joan, hello, I'm still here, wonderful. That's wonderful to hear. More emotions coming out on the table. Tammy Ann, hello. Finances and settlement is going to go. Tammy Ann, good question. All right, so, oh, I'm not down the bottom yet. Wow, way up there. Message regarding abundance of windfalls. Okay, so money. Good. Thank you, Karen. Simona, how do you get your name on the list? Simona, just let me know if you've got anything specific and I'll see what comes up and if I want to come to you or not. So Simona, just pop down something specific and I will come to you if drawn. So it's really just if spirit draws me to you, but if I go past you, it doesn't mean I'm not going to go back. It just means that I wasn't drawn to you in that moment. So we've got a fair bit of time left. So yeah, if you want to connect, love to hear from you, and I can add your name to the list. Connection with my nana will be incredible, as is he passed away. She passed away. My nana will be incredible, as he passed away for a couple of years ago now. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. All right, Cassandra Negri, I'm just going to come to you. So your friend died young. I'm just going to come to you now. So let me just see friend connection coming in, Cassandra Negri. The first thing I see, Cassandra, and hopefully you can relate to this, is a rainbow. Yeah, so the first thing I see is this person comes into the room is a beautiful rainbow. Yeah, so that feels symbolic. Yeah, for that person. So when I see the rainbow, I feel like that's what I'm connecting to. So I'm just going to ask this person, because I don't know if they're masculine or feminine yet. So I'm just going to ask them to connect either left or right and let me know, you know, what they are. Left or right is masculine or feminine. I'm getting the hearing in my left ear is going though, so it feels feminine to me. So yeah, left ear is just gone a bit deaf. Okay, seeing the rainbow. I also feel like I'm quite a slight build. So the sense I'm getting about this person is not, you know, not large, larger build. So it feels like quite slight in build. Yeah. Okay, another sort of feeling of like this person's very introspective is what I want to say. So quiet, you know, I wouldn't run into a room and be like, hey guys, this is me, you know, it's quite quiet. So I'd be the one sitting in the corner, maybe communicating to like one other person and that sort of thing. So I definitely feel like I'm quite introspective with this energy, Cassandra, your friend, okay? I also feel like there was a lot that went unsaid with me. So there was, you know, definitely things that I sort of, you know, held in and I wouldn't sort of speak up. I feel like assertiveness was something that I was working on. Speaking up, you know, being assertive, you know, standing up for myself, my beliefs, my values, all that sort of stuff. It feels like it wasn't sort of a natural thing for me and I did shy away from that a little bit. So I feel like that's definitely the energy I'm getting here. There's a lot of energy and a lot of connection between you guys, and I'll show you the cards that are jumping out because they're quite interesting. So I'll show you those in a sec, but really good confirmation of what I'm talking about. Yeah, so definitely feeling some, you know, regret with, you know, my passing. It doesn't feel like I was completely thrilled, you know, and some, as I said before, like it's divine timing, you know, it was meant to be, all that sort of stuff. I'm not so much feeling that with this person, but they're not really vocalizing it in that way. And that's why I'm feeling like they were a little bit more introspective, so self-respective. So moving is coming up. So moving can relate to a recent move, a recent shift, in energy, that sort of thing. Can mean things at all different levels. Forgiveness is really important. So whether there's any, and I don't know because I haven't connected to it yet, but whether there's any connection with you, sort of blaming yourself or anything like that, forgiveness is sort of letting go, you know, letting go of what's happened, and acceptance of that, and spiritual growth. That's where we're heading to. So it's like, you know, this has actually opened up a few opportunities for me to expand myself spiritually. And, you know, a lot of that happens when we lose someone, because then we go, what else is there? You know, what else have I got to look forward to in the world? So let me just connect to these and just see what she wants to say about those. She's very quiet, very quiet. There is a thing here where you're being encouraged to kind of let go. And I don't necessarily feel like you're holding on to her, but I feel like maybe holding on to some of the situation and what happened or something. So it feels like maybe the circumstances. So I feel like I need to let go of some of the stuff around, you know, her passing. And yeah, if that's making sense for you. And the spiritual growth, as I said, you know, when we lose someone, we definitely rethink, you know, what's out there, what happens after we die, all that sort of stuff. So I feel like it's actually been a bit of an awakening. awakening and a bit of an opening for you, which has been really, really good and will be positive, yeah, in the long run. Thank you for allowing me to connect to your loved ones. As I said, I will allow them to move back with ease and grace and blessings and love. I just do that after the show when we have a little bit more time to do that with great respect. Gabby, I'm just coming to you now. Is this what I'm meant to do? So let me just, I'm going to use these ones because that's what I was drawn to for you. So these are the Crystal Grid Oracle cards, Nicola McIntosh. So they're really beautiful cards. So Crystal Grid Oracle, Gabby, is this what I'm meant to do? And you said they would know, so I'm trusting them to know. Is this what I'm meant to do? So getting really good confirmation on my body at the moment. So, you know, it feels quite positive. I'm getting, you know, goosebumps, which is what I get when I'm getting positive confirmation. So I'll let a couple of cards drop out. But Gabby, my first impression is I feel good. You know, I don't feel negative about this. Let me just come into your energy though and just double check that. You know, I actually feel like this is a bit of power and control for you too. This actually feels like a positive in my solar plexus. So it feels like coming into my power and control. So that actually feels really good as well for me. Taking the driver's seat as opposed to the passenger seat or the back seat, which we don't want to be in the back seat. We don't want to do that. So in answer to your question, I'm getting good good jujus, yeah, in relation to your question. Let me draw a couple of cards though. Nothing's jumped out. Let me just draw a couple of cards for you. Gabby. Good, that's strong, really strong energy around that. Wow. So is there more than one or just the one? Let's see. It also feels abundance to me in prosperity. So it actually is giving me yellow, an indication of yellow. So that's feeling like abundance and prosperity, which is probably why I'm coming into that solar plexus for you, because that's yellow. So it feels like that flow's happening, control, power. It feels like a bit of this, maybe taking a bit of a risk, you know, courage. Really important. We need that to be able to take a risk. Now, we have a couple that are upside down for you. Nothing happens by accident. Clarity was upside down. So that's an indication there's a little bit of work to be done there. That's past coming into now. Yeah, so a bit of clarity. Present is peace. Yeah, which is really good. So certainly bringing us a bit of peace, and that's in the present. That's what I'm feeling. I don't feel unpleasant or uncomfortable. It feels quite comfortable in my skin. Nature cycles is listening to your body. Yeah, so the rhythms, you know, at certain times of the year, month, when the moon is doing certain things, astrologically, when the planets are doing certain things, it's really important to pay attention to your body when you need to rest and all that sort of stuff. So it's really listening. This is moving forward, listening to your body. So the clarity, we've been sort of working on that. Yeah, getting a bit more clear about the clarity. But peace is where I'm at the moment. I feel like I'm peaceful. I'm at peace with the decision. Yeah, so I love it. You are on the right track. So the answer for me is yes. Is this what I'm meant to do? Selena Forbes, partner back together. So Selena, let me just come to these cards for you. These are the ones I often use for relationship readings. Beautiful. Therese, if you want a connection, I'm just going to paste my link in here. And just click book now. So if you want to book a one-on-one, just click book now and you can do that, my love. I would love to see you one-on-one. Adrenal health, Lisa. Ooh, that's resonating with me. So Lisa, let me just come to you. You're asking about adrenal health. I'm just not able to scroll right up for some reason and see your comment. So Lisa, I'm going to come to you. Lisa. I'm still coming down. Maybe you're down here. Okay, I'm a little bit behind Lisa. I'm just looking for Lisa. Okay, maybe just post again, Lisa. I just have lost you in my little list here. Lisa, adrenal fatigue. I'm going to come to you. Okay, good. Lisa, just post again so I have your last name. Okay, so Selena Forbes coming to you for partner. Will you get back together? Letique Bora, I'm coming to you after that. Health, wellness, lifestyle. Kate Fawcett. Melissa Gallimore, 5 weeks sick, definitely coming to you. Karen Baker, going to do a card for you for money. And Lisa asking about adrenal fatigue. So Lisa, just pop your name in there again and I will definitely come to you. Casey Emily, reading with you ASAP. I really think it will clarify. Oh, yes, Casey, wonderful. Fabulous. Can't wait to connect with you. I'm very excited. Oh, thank you, Tammy Ann. Yeah, beautiful. That's good feedback. Love it. I love my one-on-ones. Love connecting with all of you. You're like family to me. Blessings and love to all of you. Selena Forbes, partner back together. Selena, I'm just coming to you now. Yay, hooray. All right, so partner back together. So let me just draw around that for you. Selena, I am feeling a little resistance in your energy. So I'm just coming into your energy. And what I'm feeling is in my solar plexus. So I do feel a bit of resistance with that, asking about partner, okay? It does feel like there's a bit of resistance in there. That's the emotional, center. So what that feels like is it's a bit of a barrier and a protection, for you. So this would indicate someone who folds their arms a bit, protecting that part of your body. So that sort of thing. So if you notice you doing that, or you can carry weight in that area as well. So when it's not flowing as well as it should through solar plexus, like you can put on weight, through your middle. So just feeling like a little bit of a barrier there when I ask about partner for you. It does make me feel a bit uncomfortable, through my center, emotional center. So I'm feeling at the moment, maybe we need to do a bit more work on self and a bit more healing and that sort of thing. So that might be something for you to have a think about yourself. What more work can you do in the meantime, while you have the time to do that? Okay, so let's draw a couple of cards. Nothing's jumping out. This is for Selena Forbes. Strong. Good. We're asking about, will you get back with your ex-partner? Selena, I do as well do really in-depth one-on-one relationship readings. It's quite common for me to do those. It's a large spread, but they're very good and they give you a lot of information. Now, the Angel of Truth has popped out. That's on the bottom of the deck. The 3 is a strength, a number of strength. So it's a triangle, Trinity, Holy Trinity, all that sort of stuff. So that's a strong number. The Angel of Truth. What I want you to think about with the Angel of Truth is he truthful? Is he genuine and authentic? And that's what I feel like in terms of that. So truth is usually, truth or lie for me. So is that what you're getting? So this is past leading into now. So guardian angel. So that's an indication you've got a bit of protection going on at the moment. And you've needed that because what I'm feeling is all through those emotional centers. Lisa Maven, great. I'm just going to pop your surname down so that you know when I'm calling you. Perfect. Angel of Inner Peace is what we're after at the moment. And I'm not feeling like that in your shoes. I'm not feeling that peace at the moment. Okay. So that's what we're trying to work towards, peace. And that's a 2 and a 7. So the number for angels, but also 9 is humanitarian as well. Angel of Clairsentience. This is using literally all of your sense. So this is in line with the Angel of Truth, which is what I was talking about before. Sentience is using everything, your gut, your intuition, everything you can to figure this out, moving forward, whether it feels right for you after you've done the work. I feel like I need to do the work on myself before I get back into anything with this person, okay? So using your senses, really important. Okay, so that is Selena Forbes, Latika Bora, health, wellness, and lifestyle. Latika, I'm going to come back to maybe the life purpose cards. Latika. If you're still logging on, hello. Definitely connect with me one-on-one. There's a link in this post with the book now function on my page, Michelle R. Price, the Lightworker. You can see it on my page here. Beautiful little logo that a friend of mine, Haley, did up for me, which is really beautiful. So if you want to connect one-on-one, there's a link in the post and you can click book now. I'd love to see you. Beautiful sadness and heartbreak. Excellent. That's really good feedback, Cassandra. Thank you. Yes, good. Simona getting across for me. Simona. Across from me. Oh, hello there. Greetings from Singapore. Wow. Peter, I'm going to add you to my list. Peter, if I can come to you, I will. I've got a few people down here, but I'll do my best, so don't go anywhere. From Singapore. Wow, that's a first for me. I haven't seen anyone connect from Singapore before. Oh, hi, Judy. Hi, Jude. Jude Rangi. Oh, love it. Relationship. Yee, Jude. Let me come to you. Haven't seen you for a little while. Jude, relationship. You're on my list, my love. You are on my list. Beautiful. So fabulous. Fabulous to see your name pop up. Latika, health, wellness, and lifestyle. Latika, you've got great energy. You have really good energy. Really, I feel motivated. I feel I'm ready to, give it all a go. Take a leap of faith. You're really great energy, and I've got lots of jujus. You can see on my arm, all my hair standing up. Yeah, wow. Love your energy. Love sitting in your shoes. I just feel like I get out there and conquer the world. Yeah. That motivation and that activity, that action, you know, it's quite masculine. It's a lot of doing, doing, doing. The only thing I want to say for you, and hopefully you're getting a lot of feedback and stuff back, you know, receiving, you know, rewards, feedback, compliments, that sort of thing with what you're doing. But I feel like it's a really great energy. I don't feel like I'm lacking, is what I want to say. So your energy levels are fantastic. You're on the right path. Health, wellness, and lifestyle. It really fits your energy when I'm sitting in your shoes. I love this for you. Love, love, love. There's cards flying out, but they're landing face down. So I'm probably just going to draw. But yeah, I feel like you're definitely in the right place. It feels like, you know, service, you know, doing for other people, helping them improve their lives, you know, that sort of thing, a bit of guidance. Push in the right direction, but in a gentle way. I definitely feel like you're doing the right thing for you. And if you're incorporating more of this health, wellness, and lifestyle into what you're doing, you're on the right track. You have fabulous energy. I want to hook up with you. I want to do this health, wellness, and lifestyle. So this is coming from past leading into now, and this is about your life purpose fully supporting you. Yeah, so that's really good confirmation. 100% it is supporting you. This is about words, and this is what I was sort of alluding to there before. With, you know, what you're doing, it actually feels like it's in alignment. So it's service, and it's connecting people. So whether it's, you know, with an eating plan or pointing them in the right direction or doing some training, PT, whatever that is, it feels awesome. And this is voice. So this is using your voice. So isn't that amazing? Both of those are connected. They're the same. Yeah. So in service and helping others through your words, and that's healing. Yeah, that's healing. So that's perfect. I feel like you're exactly in alignment. And if it's health, wellness, and lifestyle you're in at the moment, I love it. Your energy's great. Really good energy. Kate, I'm just going to come to you. You're feeling spiritually disconnected. Thank you, Latika. That was actually a lot of fun in your energy. I really enjoyed walking in your shoes. Latika, feeling a bit disconnected. Sorry, Kate, a bit spiritually disconnected. I'm just coming to Kate Fawcett. Melissa Gallimore, you're after that. Karen Baker is after that. Lisa Maben, Peter Leon Chase, and Jude Rangy after that. So that is in order of who I'm coming to, and I'm just keeping an eye on the time, so I may just do one card readings for all of you guys. Kate, what I just want to say to you as I'm coming into your energy is solar plexus is feeling, again, you know, the emotional centers. There's a lot of that at the moment. What I want to say to you is the 8th of the 8th is Lion Gate, so that's a really big time. So just be really gentle with yourself, because I feel like, you know, that's going to ruffle your feathers, yeah, a little bit with you. What I want to say in terms of that disconnection, have you tried, I'm feeling like for you, have you tried smudge? So actually smudging your aura, smudging around your crown space. I feel like that would be really super good for you, improving that connection, especially around crown space. And I often do that in between readings just to improve my connection. And I also use lavender oil, which is what I'm rubbing on my hands at the moment. And that's really good for opening that connection. Another great way to do it is to go out to the garden, and I've got herbs growing, you know, lavender, rosemary, all that sort of stuff. And I actually rub them between my fingers and give them a smell, and that actually brings you back to the present. So that's actually a really great way as well, when you're feeling a little bit cut off and a little bit disconnected, to do that, to bring you back. Yeah. All right. So I'm just waiting for one more card to drop out. I also feel like with sacral, you know, there could be a little bit of work done there just to get that energy moving a bit more through sacral, which is a creative center. So parents have come up as a past leading into now issue. So whether that's, you know, issues, arguments, a passing, you know, that sort of thing. So that's actually coming across as perhaps interfering with that connection to spirit, okay, for you. Indigo is indicating an indigo child, so referring to yourself or one of your children, also relevant for the question, because I've asked the question about your spiritual disconnection. So indigo children, if it is one of your children, tend to be very challenging. But also if you are an indigo child, then it's hard to connect sometimes, hard to relate to others. You feel a bit of a black sheep. Really hard to say, and you may not feel like you entirely fit in. Raphael, yeah, moving forward. So Raphael's come up. So he's the master healer. He heals at all levels. So what I want you to do is actually work with him. This is a sign for me. What I want you to do, Kate, is work with Raphael. So call him into your room, quiet space, lying in bed, and just ask Raphael to, you know, coat you in his beautiful, he has an emerald green shower, remove any residual energy, any energy that isn't serving you and your greatest purpose, and just work with him. for that. Okay, so that's how we move forward, because he heals at all levels. Yeah, he's a master healer. So Raphael doesn't come through always. However, he is on the front of the deck. Yeah, so he's a pretty important guy. Okay, Melissa Gallimore, 5 weeks, sick, health. All right, so Melissa, I'm just going to come to these big crystal cards over here, and they're underneath everything else. Isn't that always the way? Melissa Gallimore, and you were on last week, so I really needed to get this one done for you because you've been waiting a while. Sick for 5 weeks. Melissa, what I just want to say as I'm coming into your energy very quickly is I'm in my head, so I'm really thinking about this. What I want to encourage you to do, and it's easy for me to say, harder for you to do, is come out of your head and just start to trust again. Yeah, I feel like there's a little bit of a lack of trust, whether that's been from misdiagnoses, you know, not knowing what's going on. I feel like I need to come out of my head because I'm really up there trying to suss it all out. What I'm also feeling is a lot through the emotional center, which is similar to everyone tonight with Lionsgate, you know, 8th of the 8th, it does unsettle us. It does make us feel emotionally unbalanced. So coming into that emotional center around your solar plexus and through your center, I feel quite unpleasant through there. It's quite prickly. That is coming into your gut, your stomach, digestive system, all that sort of stuff is all in there, and it feels quite prickly to me. So whether that's medication or something setting that off, but that actually feels quite unpleasant through that gut and solar plexus. I don't feel like I'm going to be sick. I don't feel nauseous in your shoes. It's just all through my gut and all of that. It could even be affecting like intestines and that sort of thing. It actually is quite painful in there for me. It is quite painful. Let me see what else I'm picking up around you. I just want you to check your feet as well. So whether it's not, they're not grounded or something, but I feel quite cold in my feet. I actually feel a bit of pain on my ribs as well. That's still emotion. So lungs, you know, covering the lung area, but ribs indicates something that's been there for a little while longer. So if I'm painful on my ribs, then that means that there's something that's sticking there. So old energies, old emotions. I feel like I really want to maybe work with Raphael, like I said to the last lady, and try to, he's a master healer, try to release, you know, some of that energy from my emotional centers. Yes, okay. Yeah, it's actually feeling like some stuff that's been there for a little while, and it is affecting my head. I feel like quite cloudy, a bit cluttered, you know, it's hard to get clarity in my head. Yes. Also very cold around my knees. Knees are a fear of moving forward, yeah, into the future. So if I'm cold around my knees, that's an indication that there's a fear of moving forward, what the future will look like, you know, that sort of thing. Lots of fear coming up for you around that. Definitely picking up a lot through my center though, through that gut, solar plexus, you know, stomach, digestive system, all of that with you. So just be really careful with that. Maybe broths, whatever you can tolerate, but very simple foods. I wouldn't be doing anything like a steak dinner or anything really harsh. It's going to take some effort to digest because it's not going to work for you. Okay, so lots of heart stuff. So bottom of the deck is fluorite, and that's learning. Fluorite actually gives you a really good connection to third eye. Yeah, so if you're looking for visions and dreams and that sort of thing, fluorite is your stone. Healing, so that's heart space, okay? So really important to look at that, and that's connected to heart as well. So the fluorite and the heart, healing, more heart. Yeah, this one's upside down. That's Mother Earth. Yeah. So lots of heart for you. This is all coming into heart space. That's your emotionals. Yeah, the emotional center. And that, my friend, is coming into crown. Expanded awareness. So what we're being encouraged to do is doing all this work around heart space because it's all green. Present is grounding. Yeah, Mother Earth is grounding. So when I get out there, do whatever heart healing I need to do. That's in the emotional centers. That's going to hopefully clear the solar plexus as well, and lungs, ribs. Grounding is going to help you be present. So coming back into the present, not worrying so much, not being out of alignment, you know, in resistance, which makes things harder. And this is connecting. Yeah, this is giving yourself space, building that connection to spirit again. But meditation, you know, it's really healing for the body. You know, when you do a beautiful meditation and you're just lying there, it's really healing. It's when your body heals when you're sleeping as well. Meditation is really good for that as well, but that's moving forward. Okay, so hopefully that's made some sense to you. Alyssa, thank you for waiting on. I know you've been waiting since last week. Karen, I'm just going to come to you quickly for money, but I'm going to come to Goddess Guidance, and I'll see if Brian wants to come through quickly and give us some guidance around money. Let me see what pops out for you. Brian is in spirit. just so the viewers know what's going on. Thank you for staying in contact and in tune and all that sort of stuff. Karen, I'm not going to take on your energy, love. I separate my energy. It's all good. Yes, so if you want to book a one-on-one, oh, hooray, Jane. I only just read for Jane today. That's wonderful. Good to see your name pop up. Yeah, if you want to book a one-on-one, there's a link in the post. More than happy to connect with you. I love doing my one-on-ones. $60 for an hour and $90 if you want to do a beautiful reading and healing connection with me. So I read 7 days a week, so I can work in with you as well. Karen, let me just connect to Brian, and then I will look at money for you and see what pops out. Ooh, something popped out. Good. Be strong. Strength at the moment. Okay, let's see what else. Sekhmet is a good form of healing as well, which is interesting. It's a really beautiful form of Egyptian healing. The message is be patient, my love. Yeah, literally, that's the message. Be patient, my love. It's coming. Yeah. We just have to, as I said before, you know, and I can feel in all three of your emotional centers as well. Lots of worry, lots of stress, anxiety, all of that. Yeah. Very strong energy through your body at the moment and pain. So what I want to say is be patient, my love. It is coming. And it's like we just need to stay as much as we can in alignment. And you know what that's like. You know, it's easy to fall out of it, a lot harder to stay in it. But we need to stay in alignment because otherwise we end up in fear, place of fear, and we don't want to do that. Lisa, I'm just going to come to you quickly for adrenal fatigue. Let me just see which deck I want to use for that. Maybe these ones. Just coming into your energy for adrenal fatigue. Do they feel right? So Lisa Maben, this is for you. All right. All right. Lisa Maben, adrenal fatigue. All right, let me just do this for you. All right, Lisa, what I want to say to you, yeah, similar. Yeah, I've been in adrenal fatigue, so I know what that feels like. So they're letting me know. Yeah, similar. So definitely confirming that. It feels a little prickly on my skin. We're going to get a little bit of clarity for you, which is really good. That's what we want. Clarity is also connecting to that throat space. You know, so thyroid, stuff like that's really important to consider how that's functioning. Okay, adrenal fatigue. I do feel very tired, which is interesting because adrenal fatigue is essentially overdrive, but my body feels exhausted. Yeah, I feel like my energy source, my life force is depleted. So I feel like, you know, sometimes it can just be that mindset, you know, that I don't always have to be exhausted because sometimes we push ourselves into that. Yeah. So I feel like it's just a mindset. Let's sort of think differently. You know, it's nice to have a break sometimes. All these are landing face down. It's nice to have a break sometimes. I also just feel like through my digestive system, it's not 100%. So, you know, that stress, worry, anxiety, those sorts of emotions are coming up quite strongly. New beginnings. Yeah. So clarity. Yeah. And new beginnings. How good's that? So I feel like moving forward, we're going to have a different perspective of what's going on, Lisa, which is really good. It's like you're learning a lot, taking a lot on board. Something that worked for me, and this is just me speaking and not so much the cards, but I found a really great naturopath, kinesiologist, fertility as well has just popped out, fairy stone. So fertility is relating to pregnancy, also creation, you know, creating something as well, new ideas, that sort of thing. So clarity, new beginnings, and fertility. Wow, lots going on, lots making sense for you. So this is definitely meant to happen. It's definitely a teaching tool. There's nothing to fear from this. So I really love that. New beginnings and fertility. Let me have a look at this. It's almost like the blinkers are coming off for you. It's like the blinkers are coming off. So it's like all this work I'm doing on myself, you know, looking at how I feel, how can I feel better, you know, all this sort of stuff. It's like I'm really doing some self-work. And moving forward, it's like that's actually opening me up to creating, you know, so sacral womb space is an important part of what we're talking about. And it feels like moving forward, I'm getting a, you know, stronger connection. Also spiritually, it feels like that spiritual connection is coming in really strongly for you as well. So I'm really impressed moving forward. I think we're heading exactly in the right direction and where you want to be moving. This is a lesson, you know, I'm getting really strong confirmation of that. This is a lesson. Let's use all of these as teaching tools and let's move forward, yeah, with great strength. I'm really optimistic for you, my friend. But yeah, kinesiology slash naturopath, amazing. You know, change your life if you don't have a good one. Definitely try and track one of them down because that will change your life. And your body, they just ask the question, you know, ask your body the question. Melanie, business partner. I think that was from before. Kaz, hello to everyone who's still watching Monday Night Facebook Live. I'm going to finish up in one sec. I just wanted to draw for Peter Leon Chase. Jude, I may not get to you, my friend, but just wanted to draw a card for Peter from my Crystal Grid cards. Singapore, Peter. I haven't connected with anyone from Singapore before. So let me just see if anything throws itself out. Otherwise, I'll just draw quickly for Peter Leon Chase from Singapore. Feels like a lovely energy where you are, Peter. I feel very happy in my shoes, quite content. There's not a lot of that in the world at the moment with COVID-19, but I do feel quite content in my shoes and quite like just enjoying life. And I like where you are. You know, where you are feels good for me. So I'm quite happy over here. Quite happy. Okay, really nice energy. And I'm not drawn to solar plexus, which I have been with a lot of people tonight, the emotional center. I'm not sort of drawn to that for you. Your heart feels quite open to me as well. So that's really good. Nothing's sort of flying out. Everything just fell on the desk, however. So let me just draw a quick card and then I'm going to log off. But yeah, guys, if you do want to book a one-on-one, love to connect with you. I stay online, so I will answer your questions. If you have questions, if you want to make bookings, that sort of thing, then I do stay online and I'll answer your questions. So Peter, these are really good cards. So what we're looking at, beautiful. This is what I'm feeling, your energy. This is such good confirmation. So what I'm feeling with you is confirmed with balance. Yeah, masculine and feminine. Balancing work life, everything. Yeah, everything needs to be balanced. And that's what you've been working on. So that's confirmation that you're doing the work. Peace is where we're at the moment. Yeah. So that's what I'm feeling. You know, I feel pretty at peace. I feel like I'm at peace with decisions, you know, all that sort of stuff. It just feels like everything's making sense to me at the moment. And I feel good where I am in Singapore. Fun moving forward. So a little bit more laughter. So I feel like the balance is making sense with the fun. Yeah. So we have to achieve that. Balancing work life, you know, happy, sad, everything's balanced, everything's yin yang. But with the fun, yeah, that's moving forward, that's looking ahead. And that's creating, so that is connected to sacral. So that's creation. Yeah, moving forward. Lots of creative energy happening. All right, guys, thank you. Thank you. I've got to jump off now. Do you do your readings through Zoom? Yes, I do, Laws. I'm just going to send you the link to my page. So just click book now. And I'm just putting that into the post. So that you can see. I actually put the whole thing in there, but just ignore the rest of that. But yes, I do them over Zoom, and so I can read for anyone, anywhere in the world. Okay, so definitely connect. Thank you everyone for watching. Really appreciate you being here, and I'll be back next week, Monday at 7:15. Bye.